What's up, guys? I'm going to be taking off the leaf springs today on the chest freezer 1959 Ford F100. I don't think there's a whole lot to it. It's got a couple bolts on each side, front and back, shackles. Take them off. So I'm getting underneath the truck and I'm going to assess what I need to do. I'm looking at the bolts. They're 9/16 nut, only on one side, so you just have to take off the nut on one side, and you only need to take off the top shackle nut if you are replacing the whole leaf spring kit. If you're replacing the shackles, you need to take off both top and bottom shackle nuts. And don't worry about trying to pound them out until you get the rear out. Once you get the rear out, then you can come back and tap the top one out, and then it should come out. I moved to the rear to look at the back, and the back nut was rounded on one side, and it was an 11/16 on that outside. So I needed a vice grip to hold it and then break it loose. I'm over here. I just took this mud flap off, and I noticed this. I can turn it. Look, you can see the whole leaf spring moving. The whole thing moves. This is the reason why I'm doing that. Jesus. I can't take it out. Well, maybe. But it's moving, and that's not good. I want safety glasses. So again, you only need to take off the top nut. It was some kind of lock nut. Come on, buddy. There she goes. That was easy. Apparently it wasn't recording, so that's cool. I think the camera was gone. Sorry for the terrible video quality. I am not a videographer. I claim to be a photographer. I don't know, I just work here. Putting a vice grip on the back of this rounded nut. I was looking on the other side. Maybe it's the same way on the other side. See if I can loosen her up here. That is not an ideal spot for a light. Because it's going to have to be. We broke that loose. Or, nope. No, we did not. Just broke. Alright. Need a better lighting situation here. It's just spinning. Oh, well, that would be the frame that it's hitting. Let's see. That's just spinning. Not tight enough. Might have to cut this one off.
on the driver's side now. I'm going to take off the other back of the leaf spring, over your leaf spring. And the bolt is, it's 11/16 on one side and goes. This one's a little tighter. Probably a little bit better than the other side. The other side was really coming out. Coming apart on its own. The bushing thing came out, and the metal bushing thing came out in two pieces. I don't know if it was rusted or broke, or both. Probably been in there for 50 years. A little longer, however old this truck is. Nobody knows. Just wiggling this bolt out. Everything comes down. So again, it was a 9/16 or a 5/8 on one side and an 11/16 on the outside. Now I'm going to do the front. Time to reset. So again, it was a 9/16 or a 5/8 hill.
So again, you only need to worry about taking off the top shackle nut, and it is a 9/16. And do not worry about pounding it out, the bolt out, until you get the rear out. And when you do buy new leaf springs or springs from Posies, the Super Slides, you will need to buy shackles, new shackles and rear bushings, and you can get those at lmctruck.com. I do not recommend reusing old hardware, especially if it's been in there for 60 years.
What a mess that is.